Imagine starting a new crew program and announcing to your rowers that in 1 year your varsity lightweight 8 would place 4th at Stotesbury. Imagine telling your boosters that in 6 years all 4 of your boats will get to the semifinals at Nationals. Now imagine telling your community that in 10 years you will have a boat that medals at Stotesbury. And lastly, imagine announcing to the world that in less than 15 years, your first varsity 8 boat would win nationals and head to Henley. If you told them all these things, no one would believe you. But that is precisely what Gonzaga Crew did, and here's their story.
I believe Gonzaga was the first Catholic school, private Catholic school in D.C. to have rowing in the Washington metropolitan area, and I knew that with the athletic talent and the parents and the kids that we had at Gonzaga, that we could create something pretty special there. Nothing makes me more proud than to see that purple G on a young man's chest walking around a race course. See them be national champions after, really what is a very short time in the sport of rowing. It just makes me so happy and really glad to have been a small part of that. Then one day, they got to go back and give it back. That's the important thing. Men for others. No, I don't want a battle from beginning to end. I don't want to recycle revenge. I don't want to fall to death and all of this
It was always the goal to win one of these races, and it was always sort of the hope. So to see it happen, and again, my first year was 10 years ago. To see it happen in a program over that sort of time period, which at the end of it, while seemingly quite long, isn't really that long a time period from where we were 10 years ago, is really terrific. You don't see a lot of other teams where alumni and kids who graduated years ago come back to see how, and are totally out of rowing now, come back to see how the high school team does. And then it really matters to them. And I think that that's something that's really quite special that you see. Sort of, it's very much like everybody won.
And what's really made me the most happy watching all of this, sort of stepping back and watching all of it, is that just the number of people who got excited by it, the number of people that were impacted in a really a deep way. And I think that's sort of representative of how you get to see it in action, like how much of a family the program is, that you can be away from it for many years, but you're still part of it. You're still connected. That the guys who won this year, they did it for people who graduated from the program 10, 12 years ago, that they feel that sense of ownership and pride that something that they helped build has finally reached sort of the mountaintop.
Will we make a mark this time? Will we always say we tried? Standing on the rooftops, everybody scream your heart out. Standing on the rooftops, everybody scream your heart out. Standing on the rooftops, everybody scream your heart out. This is all we got now, everybody scream your heart out. All the love I've met, I have no regrets. If it all ends now, I'm sad. Will we make a mark this time? Will we always say we tried? Standing on the rooftops, everybody scream your heart out. Standing on the rooftops, everybody scream your heart out. Standing on the rooftops, everybody scream your heart out. This is all we got now, everybody scream your heart out.
I didn't set expectations for where we'd finish, and I mean, we never talked about it. I think the thing that surprised me the most was the coachability of the boys. In my years of coaching, this group this year has been the most coachable. There's so much spirit on the team, and that's not taught. That's just the type of kids that go to Gonzaga, and you know what the previous coaches have instilled in the athletes.
Watching every sunset, listen to your heartbeat. All the love that we felt. Standing on the rooftop, waiting till the barn drop. This is all we got now. Screaming till your heart stops. Never gonna regret. Watching every sunset, listen to your heartbeat. All the love that we felt. Scream your heart out. Scream your heart out. Scream your heart out. Scream your. Standing on the rooftops, everybody scream your heart out. Standing on the rooftops, everybody scream your heart out. Standing on the rooftops, everybody scream your heart out. This is all we got now, everybody scream your.
Mom, everything I ever need to know in life, I learned at Gonzaga.